Hi, welcome to TNT. It's the last day of January the 31st. Where did that go? And of course, thanks to 5 Star Marine, a long-time sponsor. And if you are heading down to the south, I'd really urge you to check out 5starmarinephuket.com. Beautiful destinations around Phang Bay, surely one of the most beautiful spots in the world. Let's start with some good news. Reported widely, but we'll go with nationthailand.com story. Thailand confirms release of 5 hostages, urges freedom for remaining. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has received confirmation from the Royal Thai Embassy in Tel Aviv that 5 Thai hostages have been released. This would have been yesterday. They're currently being transferred to a hospital. The Embassy and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs will provide assistance. And this must be part of a media release. The ministry extends its heartfelt congratulations to the families of the released hostages, expresses deep gratitude to Qatar, Egypt, Iran, Turkey and the US and other friendly nations, as well as the International Committee of the Red Cross, to all parties involved for their crucial roles in securing the release of the Thai hostages in the Gaza Strip. And then, of course, appreciation also extended to Israel. And then from the PM Paetongtarn Shinawatra, I'm deeply pleased to have just received confirmation from the Thai ambassador in Israel that 5 Thai hostages have been released from Gaza. This has been a continuous effort by the government, and we've been waiting for this moment for a long time. And a Foreign Ministry spokesperson says he expects all Thai hostages could be back in Thailand within the next 10 days. 46 Thai hostages had died due to the Israel-Hamas conflict. 28 others have been released. Well, great news there, and let's hope they get back to Thailand very quickly into the safe arms of their family. Now, let's go back about 18 months to a story about some local village politics gone wrong. And we go to Thai PBS World. Kamnan Nok, sentenced to life for murder of police officer. And the former head of a sub-district in Nakhon Pathom province, known as Kamnan Nok, was sentenced to life in prison by the criminal court, this was yesterday, for the murder of a highway police officer at Praween's home. This is back on September the 6th, 2023. And the court found the defendant guilty of consenting to one of his bodyguards, Tanachine Munmark, shooting Police Major Siwakon Saibua, a highway police officer. This happened during a dinner party. And several police officers, including the victim, were invited by Praween to a dinner party at his house on the night of September the 6th, 2023, during which the former sub-district chief sought a favour from the victim, helping his nephew secure a transfer to the motorcycle patrol unit of the highway police. But the victim refused, stating that he had to wait until October when the annual police transfers would take place. Praween later challenged the victim to a whiskey-drinking duel, which ended with the defendant being defeated. Then the defendant was heard demanding a gun and exclaiming that the victim could not be allowed to walk away. One of Praween's bodyguards, Tanachai, then pulled out his Glock handgun, fired several shots at the police officer, killing him at the scene. Interesting that the headline says he was charged with murder, although he didn't actually pull the trigger. Let's go on to another story. We head to the Bangkok Post. Immigration raids net 17 foreigners on Thai tourist islands. And 17 foreign nationals and a Thai have been arrested for working illegally and other immigration offences during raids this week in Koh Samui, Koh Phangan and Koh Tao after alerted about foreign nationals running unregistered nurseries, working without work permits and overstaying their visas. On Koh Samui, a Britain and a Lao national were arrested. On Koh Phangan, 12 foreigners, which included 5 Russians, 2 Ukrainians and 5 Myanmar nationals, and on Koh Tao, 3 Myanmar nationals. Expect more stories like that soon as those crackdowns continue. As we head to the drug problems in Thailand and, well, a solution. And this reported in Khao English. The Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra said yesterday the government is setting a deadline that 51 districts in 14 provinces along the borders must eradicate drugs within 6 months, and the government's introducing the Seal, Stop, Safe measure in order to become effective. So great to wake up this morning with the drug problem solved. Tomorrow's Saturday, which means it's our live program between 9 and 10 a.m. Thai time. It's your hour. We can talk about anything that's on your mind and you can make any comments. So we look forward to you joining us 9 a.m. Thai time tomorrow. Heaven forbid the air pollution is back. We go to iqair.com and oh dear, Bangkok number 7 in the list of the worst air polluted cities today. Certainly not looking very good there. A wider shot, and in the white circle, that's basically Bangkok, central Thailand. Pattaya is also in there, the top of the Gulf of Thailand. And in the blue circle, the Isan area, which also looks like it's got very bad air pollution. And we can see what's going on here. This is the fire maps, and the arrows pointing to Cambodia, principally the northern and western parts of Cambodia, which has by far the largest concentration of fires in Southeast Asia today. Those white circles up the top, Chiang Mai in the middle, Bangkok, and just for reference, Phuket down south. So, pretty clear what's going on. I imagine the Cambodian Prime Minister might get a phone call from the Thai Prime Minister today. As we check out the latest on the economic predictions in Thailand, heading to the Bangkok Post. Thai economy seen growing 3% this year. This is from the Finance Ministry. And Thailand's economy expected to grow 3% this year, led by increased tourism, exports and private consumption. These figures from the Finance Ministry yesterday. Exports, a key driver of growth, were seen rising 4.4% this year, stronger than an earlier forecast of 3.1%. And Southeast Asia's second largest economy is estimated to have expanded 2.5% in 2024, compared with the 2.7% growth projected earlier. Tourism is also a key engine of growth, and the ministry projects 38.5 million foreign visitors this year, compared with the 39 million projected earlier, close to the record of nearly 40 million visitors set in 2019. So their projections last year were pretty right. We'll just have to see how they go this year. As we head to the borders, and for those people that say we're sick of hearing about the scam gangs and the problems along the borders, it is by far the biggest story in Thailand at the moment. So if you don't want to hear about them, you can switch off now. As we start with Thai PBS World, Myanmar delays release of 61 foreigners from scam gangs. And the Border Guard Force in Myanmar's Myawaddy township has postponed the handover, scheduled for yesterday, of 61 people of various nationalities. And they claim that they have not yet received approval from Myanmar's junta. Those expected to be released included 39 Chinese, 13 Indians, 5 Indonesians, and 1 each from Ethiopia, Pakistan, Malaysia and Kazakhstan. All were lured by Chinese-operated call centres to work in Shwe Koko, a casino and scam gang operational base in Myawaddy Township, which is under the control of the BGF, with promises of attractive pay. But they ended up being forced to work in call centre operations, scamming victims in China and Thailand. And Liu Zhongyi, China's Assistant Minister of Public Security, has been visiting Thailand just opposite Shwe Koko. The Chinese delegation also visited the Immigration Bureau's border checkpoint in Mae Sot, and the Chinese Assistant Minister also asked the Thai authorities to cut the electricity supply to and financial links to and from the city. So they've been talking about this for weeks. I mean, the people in these areas must be very aware that the threat is there. Why hasn't the electricity been cut off? Well, Rangsaman's questioning the provincial electricity authorities' inaction on cutting power to Myanmar scam hubs. This reported in Thai PBS World, and it says he's asking why the PEA has not cut the electricity supply to several townships in Myanmar, known to be havens for Chinese-operated call centres, even though it has the authority to do so. He also claimed that a Thai police officer with the rank of Major General has been involved in a casino business in Myanmar's Myawaddy township. Rangsaman noted that the call centres in Myanmar affect the economies of not only Thailand but many countries around the world, and an enormous amount of money cheated from victims is flowing into the scam gangs' accounts every day. And he asks, why does the PEA have to wait for others to tell it to cut the power supply? And these are, I would have thought, perfectly reasonable questions. And with the questions asked, it begs for an answer. And I think the world is now looking to Thailand for some answers about some very serious questions about how these scam gangs are getting power, electricity supplies, telecommunications, food, and also a money flow and access to Thai banks. How is all that happening? And with that, I thank you for dropping in today. I also thank 5 Star Marine for their ongoing support. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We hope to see you for our Saturday morning program tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thai time. We'll catch up with you then.